Look, dude, you guys are grilling me as if you weren't a fucking teenager. And we're gross. At least I'm being fucking open and honest with my fucking chat. Fuck you guys, dude. Will this be a VOD? So far, yes, it will be. I will say there was actually, I can tell this story also. Yeah, because all these people I'm sure have similar stories. There was a time when I was a early teenager and I was undiagnosed with my depression still, that I had a phase where I would take food up to my room and eat by myself, and I would leave the dishes in my room for a very long time, and my mom would be like, where the fuck are all my dishes at? Where are my plates? Where are my bowls? And they would be in my room, and there was a point where there were so many that I didn't want to look at them anymore, and instead of taking them downstairs, I put a blanket over them. And when I took that blanket off, I was fucking 13, dude. I was 13. And you know what? At least I'm being fucking honest with you guys that I was a teenager and I was stupid. All right? I'm honest. I'm honest. Peter Griffin asked how to get stains out of a couch, and I have been on a tangent for the last 5, 6, 7 minutes. I don't fucking know, dude. What is it? Scrubbing bubbles? Fucking Clorox? What? What is it? I don't know. What's the spot shot? Fucking Windex? I don't know. Some chemicals that pull the shit out. Febreze. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Febreze. Febreze makes a Febreze and Clorox. They make a spray that will pull out things like soda from your couch. And I remember it was actually really weird because you could see the brown, like from the Coke or whatever, come out of the couch as if it was like being remade or something. It was weird. Also, if you mix ammonia and bleach, that makes a really good cleaning chemical. And that'll get anything out of your couch. So, all right. On to the next one.
Hey Justin, it's your delivery driver Jordan again.
Okay.
I know you think these requests you leave in the delivery instructions are cute, but we've talked about this. They make the other employees jealous. I did what you asked one last time because I know you're a loyal customer, but please don't ask me to do it again. There's better ways to get my attention that don't involve defiling a sandwich. Anyways, your food will be there soon. Bye.
So I like seeing cocks inside of sandwiches. Sue me. Who here doesn't? Every single one of you here, I'm sure, would love it if your boyfriend stuck his dick inside of a McChicken and sent you a picture. Am I right? Don't even fucking lie to me. Every single one of you here, girlies and gays. See, there you go. There you go. There you go. What did I tell you? But I'm the freak. You guys want to make me out to be some kind of fucking freak because I like to see a little bit. I like to see a little cock meat sandwich. Fuck. He knows straight men don't fuck with him. Yes, I do. I I know for a fact straight men don't fuck with nothing but it's all girls and gays. Um, yeah, dude. So what? You stick your dick in a sandwich. Oh no. So you ask some guy to put his 6-incher inside of a Subway sandwich, and suddenly you're the fucking freak that everyone wants to make fun of on Twitch. No, no, I'm not gonna stand for it. Anyways, Jordan, the next time I get you to deliver a sandwich for me, I will be asking you to stick your dick in it again.
This one time when I was in band camp, my friends and we got a skeleton mask, and we decided that it'd be a funny idea to run around with just the skeleton masks naked in front of everybody. Worst part was we were the camp counselors, so we were doing it to the kids.
All right, let's take this next one.
Hey, Justin. I'm a lifeguard at a pool, and we just had a thing where like there was no chlorine in the pool, and there was like bacteria that was like foaming in the deep end. Some kid like might have swallowed some, but like he might die. He's probably fine. Any suggestions on like how to like I don't know, save a kid who's dying from uh ingestion of bacteria? I know you're a chemist, so and like a biologist and a doctor with 5 PhDs, so I thought you'd be able to help me out here. This kid, he's coughing, and I don't think he's gonna make it. So, if you can like get back to me in like I don't know, like an hour, it'd be great. Bye.
Kids are very resilient. I don't think you have anything to worry about. They bounce back. When I was a kid, I remember I took a bike that I found. I don't even know what I was doing. I was on someone's property that I didn't even know, and I found an old bike that was rusted to shit. And I was like thinking it'd be really funny to like just ride it down a hill. So I got on it and I did. And then about halfway down the hill, I realized that the brakes didn't work. So I went over the handlebars and slammed into the ground on this bike. And it hurt like shit. But I got over it. I got back up. It's like it never even happened. I got a scar on my fucking arm somewhere from it. But kids are resilient, dude. I don't think you need to worry about it. The foam is just because it's like a thing with like how kids like like when you're playing on the playground and like you got excited and like sometimes your spit get a little like foamy in your mouth, from like because you don't have enough water. That's what's happening to him. He's laughing. And honestly, just pour some more water into his throat and he'll probably be better. I think he's dehydrated. Actually, make him drink alcohol to kill the bacteria. Yes, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. You're worried about the bacteria, which, again, I don't think you need to worry about it. But alcohol usually fixes everything. Also, it'll kill the bacteria. I don't know, whatever. Just give the kid a fucking beer. Tell him to get over it. When I was a kid, this shit never would have happened. I would have just gotten over it. Drink a goddamn beer and move the fuck on. Let's take another voicemail.
Hey, Mr. Butlag, this is Margot, and the question I want to ask is, what is your favorite Lego set? Okay, bye.
Thank you for the question, Margot. My favorite Lego set. Interesting. I haven't really talked about this a lot because it's really not. No one cares. I was obsessed with Lego growing up. Obsessed with it. I loved Lego, and honestly, I still love Lego. So when I think back to my favorite set that I built as a kid, it's hard because I had a lot. That was the one thing I would ask for Christmas and my birthdays every year would be Lego. As far as my favorite set goes, I would probably say it's a Lego set that I built just a few years ago, the Sonic the Hedgehog Green Hill Lego set. I think is really pretty. It's cool. It's cute. But from my childhood, that's tough. It's really tough. My favorite Lego set from my childhood probably would have been one of those maybe the Star Wars Y-Wing with Anakin Skywalker. You remember that? You guys remember that one? I loved the Y-Wing. I also had some other ones. I had a massive alien spaceship also that you used like the Lego train tracks to build that was really cool. Oh, dude. Hold on. Hold on, dude. Let me show you guys right now. I know exactly which one was my favorite Lego set. It was the Power Miners Crystal Sweeper. Okay, this was one of the fucking big dogs. I'm going to show you guys, and it's probably going to get keyed out. This thing. This was the fucking big man. This set rocked. That was like the Power Miners set to have, was that sweeper set. That thing was awesome. Just a huge fucking rig for getting crystals, dude. It's pretty sweet. And I remember there was actually a figure that I got with this one. This thing. I loved this. I loved this guy. Power Miners was a really good set. The Crystal King, a big old fucking rock monster. Good times. Very good times. Power Miners was the coolest set. I still think it's one of their cooler sets they ever did. There was an Agents Lego set that came out around the same time that I kind of liked, but it wasn't really as cool. And then Ninjago came out. And I never really clicked super hard with Ninjago before I got out of Lego. I liked Ninjago. I had I think there was a Dragon Ninjago set that you could get. But I didn't build all the Ninjago stuff. Space Police, I did have Space Police as well. All right. Next question.
Real emo only consists of the DC emotional hardcore scene in the late 90s screamo scene. What is known by Midwest emo is nothing but alternative rock with questionable real emo influence. When people try to argue that bands like My Chemical Romance are not real emo, while saying that Sunny Day Real Estate is, I can't help not to cringe because they're just as fake emo as My Chemical Romance. Plus the pretentiousness. Real emo sounds energetic, powerful, and somewhat hateful. Fake emo is weak, self-pity, and a failed attempt to direct energy and emotion into music. Some examples of real emo are Page 99, Right to Spring, Cap and Jazz, the only real emo band from the Midwest scene, and Loma Prida. Some examples of fake emo are American Football, My Chemical Romance, and Mineral. Emo belongs to hardcore, not to indie, pop punk, alt-rock, or any other mainstream genre.
See, here's the thing. I don't know a lot about emo. But My Chemical Romance, I feel like you're asking for trouble by saying they're not emo. Emo to an extent, but I don't know, man. When you think about like an emo band, especially from that time period, My Chemical Romance is the first one I think about. Fucking The Black Parade. When I was a young boy. This guy is, but no one in chat. Oh no, actually, MCR isn't emo, says Spectre Nya. You know, every now and then Spectre Nya has a take where I'm like, you might be getting unmodded. Spectre, you might be getting unmodded. When I was a young boy, my father took me in. Also, who fucking cares, dude? Actually, emo is,
Hey Justin, I just want to say